To agree or disagree, these are cinema hot takes. Let's do this. The MCU is hurting creativity in cinema. Absolutely 100% depending on the genre. I think everyone can agree, ever since the events of Endgame, everything except for maybe a few projects has basically fallen off. Except for a few films being Spider-Man No Way Home, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Shang-Chi The Legend of the Ten Rings. Other than that, the majority of them have just fallen off. Maybe an exception to one show. Even then, that's questionable. As for the stories not related to the superhero genre, that's a different take for a different time. Most sequels outshine their originals. I heavily disagree with this. Now, depending on the movie and genre you're talking about, that could go either way. In this case, Aliens, I would say, is arguably one of the best ones in the franchise, but I'm biased and I like the first one better. The first film, in my opinion, has a better build-up, better exposition, and has a better representation of the Xenomorph. While this one has that and is also action-related, there's just something about that first one that's just special. Now, in terms of the Terminator, I agree 100%. The second one definitely gives a better narrative to the film itself relating to the Terminator than the first one does. And personally, this is one of Arnold's better films. And in some cases, related to the next hot take, it doesn't really matter. Avatar is visually stunning, but has a very forgettable story. Absolutely. While a fantastic film by James Cameron and holds the #1 spot in box office sales, everything about this film is very forgettable. I think the reason for that is because this movie came out 12 years too early. That or the second one, The Way of Water, came out 12 years too late. This film, in my opinion, is basically the Nemo anomaly. What I mean by that is Nemo for its time was visually stunning. Only difference is Nemo did what Avatar couldn't, and that was being remembered. For the longest time, a lot of people forgot the main character of Avatar, that being Jake Sully. But once the hype died off for this film, so did everything else. And even now, the hype is dead until the third one comes out, and the same thing will happen over and over again. You could argue that happens with every other film, but it really depends on which one it is.